Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and today I have a video showing you one of my favorite planner hacks, which is a technique that is a combination that I've been using for the Happy Planner, but it came from the bullet journal world, and it's called a Dutch door. So what I'm going to do is show you what it looks like and how I do this. So this will be a very short video, just kind of walking you through the process of what I'm doing. So to start off with, the Dutch door is a technique that creates a smaller sheet of paper within the larger layout that you have. So just to give you an example, I did this Dutch door technique for my spread last week, which I haven't filled out yet, even though it is next week. This is from my memory book for Sophia. And what I did here is create these smaller pages inside, if you could see those. And these pages fold over and just create these extra additional boxes that I can use. And what I did for the week of July 8th through the 14th is create a daily page for each week. Now, one of the things that you'll see here is that basically because I cut it out and made it a little bit smaller than the full size page, you can still see the dates and the information on the side. And of course, just because it's the nature of how it works, I can also still see Sunday, right? So let's show you what I did and kind of walk you through my own process for creating a spread like this. Now, this is this week's spread. I haven't filled it out at all since we've been on vacation. So I'm going to show you what I do to create a second or an additional Dutch door page for this layout. The first thing is I have a huge, this is actually only one of two, binder or notebook of all the random pages that I have of just old outdated pages for the Happy Planner. And you can see it's not like any complete collection, it's just random, literally random pages. In fact, I have a random page right here. I'm going to stick it in here. So I tend to kind of switch back and forth between layouts, and so that's why I have all these layouts, and sometimes I just don't use a week, and so I just pull those out and I don't worry about calling it a waste, but they go into this binder and eventually I'll use them, I hope. Or if not, they'll be there and I can just recycle it. So this is just an outdated page. In fact, it's not actually outdated. It's exactly for this week, but I'll cut it down anyway. One of the things that I do like to do with the Dutch door technique is try to match up the decoration on the spine. So I ended up pulling a sheet of paper that's exactly the same because it's from the same planner. I actually got two planners of the Goal Getter, the 18-month Goal Getter. And what I do for Sophia's memory book is actually only use 12 months. So I had the first 6 months that was already extra pages. And then I ended up winning a second 18-month planner in a giveaway. So I had those 18 months that I wasn't planning to use. And so I have those as extra. So I have tons of extra pages for the memory book this year. So what I do is try to line up the design on the spine, but if that doesn't work for you, if you're just using a random page from some other planner and it doesn't match up, so say for example you're using this layout and it doesn't match, that I think that's okay. It doesn't really bother me that much, but if it does bother you, then I would suggest just putting washi on the edges of both the original pages and the left and right of the page that you're adding in, and that should help with making it look the same. So let's just do this. What I do is, just to give you an idea, I keep only Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or if you're cutting from the other side, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And the reason I do that is because, I mean, of course I would want to keep Sunday, but it doesn't work out on this side because there are no boxes. And so for the vertical layout, I think that just the boxes work well for the Dutch door technique. You can comment below and let me know if you think that there's something else that works better. But I just think that just keeping the boxes themselves makes the technique really useful for the Happy Planner. So very easy. All I do is trim it down. It's easier to trim down on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday side. That way you don't have to worry about keeping track of where exactly you need to cut out your boxes, because if you cut on the other side, obviously you'll have to cut between Saturday and Sunday. I mean, whatever side works best for you. So this is what you end up with. It's basically just another sheet of paper. And you can see here that I have 9 boxes and an additional 9 boxes on my sheet. And that helps out a lot, especially for very busy weeks. What I tend to do is just put them in here. And I have done it multiple different ways, or used it in multiple different ways in terms of just leaving it in there and just writing journaling notes, and I can just label the dates as necessary. I didn't pull an example of that, but that has been something that I've done. But I have also just matched them up with the days. And so it will be backwards. So this will be a Monday, this will be a Tuesday, this will be a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And again, that doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, you know, I just think that it's helpful to have the extra pages, and it doesn't bother me to have it be something that's I'd have to flip over to see. And so that's that. Now, the way that it's matched up, you can see that it lines up completely perfectly. It actually just blends in really well. So I think that's just wonderful for the Dutch door technique. One of the things that I do is put some kind of decoration or sticker, so that way I can see that it's been cut off, so I know that there's a Dutch door technique. So that is something that I tend to do. And again, I'll show you that in last week's spread. So you can see here that these stickers right here have been cut off. So I know that there's some kind of Dutch door or something happening that shows me that these stickers are being covered up. So I think that's very helpful, and the same over here. So that's the technique, and that's pretty much it. This is a very short video. I just thought that I would create a separate video for this, even though I did showcase the Dutch door technique in my very first Plan With Me video. I thought I would do a separate video just for this one, just to show you what it looks like. Isn't that awesome? It's a great way to use up all those extra outdated sheets, and you can do that. And just before we go, I'll mention that you can do it with other sheets of or other layouts as well, not just vertical 3 boxes. You can see here I did this with a student or color block layout. So you could do it with pretty much everything. I think the only one that doesn't work well with it is going to be the horizontal. But I think that the teacher layout, the color block, the actual classic vertical, and the line to vertical, and the line to hourly all work really well with this layout. So feel free to give it a try. Let me know if you can use it, and give me comments below on if this worked out for you, if you thought that this was an interesting technique, and let me know what other videos you would like to see on my channel. I would also like to say thank you so much for all the comments that you've given so far on the videos that I've posted. I super appreciate it, and I look forward to creating more content for you. Thank you guys. See you soon.